Hello everyone, myself Rushabh. Today me and my partner Niket Vania will be demonstrating the evil twin attack. So let's begin. So these are the contents of our presentation. So we'll start with what is evil twin attack. Evil twin attack is a type of cyber attack in which users are tricked into connecting to a fake or rogue Wi-Fi access point that mimics the legitimate one. So when users connect to these access points, an attacker can access the network traffic or simply data passing through the access points, and all of this is done without users' knowledge. So basically, evil twin attacks get their name from their ability to imitate legitimate Wi-Fi networks to the extent that they are indistinguishable from one another. This type of network is particularly dangerous because it is nearly impossible to identify this kind of attacks. So in order to create a fake access point, we all need is internet capable device like smartphone, wireless Wi-Fi adapter or any available software. So how this evil twin attack works. So there are certain steps involved with it. So I'll start with the first step. So first step is finding the perfect spot like coffee shop or anything like that is free Wi-Fi. So in this, hackers typically look for the busy locations with free or popular Wi-Fi. This includes spaces like coffee shops, libraries, or airports, which often have multiple access points with the same name. This makes it easy for the hackers fake network to go undetected. The second step is creating a fake access point. So in this, the hacker then takes note of the legitimate network service set in identifier, that is SSID, and sets up a new account with the same SSID. They can use almost any device to do this, including smartphones, laptops, tablets, or portable routers. They may use a device called a Wi-Fi pineapple to achieve a broader range. Connected devices can't distinguish between genuine connections and the fake versions. The third step is setting up a fake captive portal. Before you can sign into many public Wi-Fi accounts, you must submit data on a generic login page. Usually, we see that normally when we use the free Wi-Fi, evil twin hackers set up a copy of this image or copy of this page hoping to trick unsuspecting victims into disclosing their login credentials. Once the hacker have those, they can log into the network and control it. The fourth step is lure victims to connect to fake access point. The hacker may move closer to their victims to create a stronger connection signal than the legitimate versions. The this convinces people to select the network over the weaker ones and forces some devices to connect automatically. The fifth and the last step is monitor or steal users' data. So anyone who logs in these networks via the hacker, this is a classic man in the middle attack that allows the hacker to monitor the victim's online activity, whether scrolling through social media or accessing their bank accounts. Suppose a user logs into any of their accounts. In that case, the hacker can steal their login credentials, which is especially dangerous if the victim's user uses the same credential for the multiple accounts. We'll look into some major risks that are affected by the evil twin attack. So there is a chance of being infected by malware like spyware or the keylogger. Uh, there are also chances of being infected by unauthorized actions on users' behalf. Also, an attacker can steal the login credentials, private information, financial data, or anything like that. We'll see the consequences and impacts of evil twin attack. So the evil twin attack has CVSS score range between 3 to 8. So there are dangerous impacts of evil twin attack on both the end users and the businesses. So first, we'll see the users. Often this attack is used to get personal data of user like passwords, financial information like credit card data, bank transaction, and etc. It is dangerous if the victim has same password for every account. The second is businesses. If a user log into a company portal through fake access point, attacker can have their employee credential. This could be used to spread malware or stealing sensitive information about the organization. For example, delivering ransomware to a system and asking for the ransom in cryptocurrencies, selling their data on dark web, disrupt the business's functions, and so on. So we'll see the basic system architecture. In the below image, we can see there are two types of Wi-Fi connection. The first one is when the user is directly connected to the legitimate access point, which will be having the direct internet access. And in the evil twin, the attacker machine will be directly connected to the legitimate internet, and the attacker will create the fake access point, that is evil twin access point, which will be connected, which then user will be connected to it. And after connecting to the fake access point, the user will be getting a fake web page on the screen, which will be saying that they need to do some system upgrade. And in that system upgrade page, the user will input his login credential, and then the user will hit enter. After doing that, we can see the packets transfer. Here we can see some basic minimum requirements to perform the evil twin attack, which includes any operating system, P4 or equivalent processor, 4 GB of RAM, terminal or command prompt, wireless Wi-Fi adapter supporting monitor mode. So we'll see the safeguards, like how to prevent how to prevent getting affected by the evil twin attack. So the first point is avoid unsecured Wi-Fi networks. If you have to connect to a public network, then avoid access point marked as unsecure. Unsecured networks don't have security features, and evil twin networks nearly always have their designation. Hackers often rely on public not knowing the risk and connecting to their network anyway. The second is disable auto connect. If you have auto connect enabled on your device, it will automatically connect to any network that you have used before once you are in that particular range. This can be dangerous in public places, especially if you have unknowingly connected to an evil twin network in the past. Instead, disable auto connect feature whenever you are out of your home or office, and let your device ask for permission first before connecting to that particular network. The third is use your own mobile data if you have any left in your device, or try using your own mobile hotspot. The fourth point is avoid logging into private accounts. Where possible, avoid carrying out financial or personal transaction on public Wi-Fi. Hackers can only access your login information if you use it while connected to their evil twin network. So remain signed out. That can help protect your private information. The fifth point is try to surf only HTTPS websites. When using a public network, make sure you only visit HTTPS websites as opposed to HTTP. The S in HTTPS stands for secure. An HTTPS website will have an end-to-end encryption, which is hard for hackers from seeing what you are doing. The sixth and last point is use a VPN. A VPN or virtual private network protects you from evil twin attacks by encrypting your data on internet no matter the network you are using. A reliable VPN encrypts or scrambles your online activity before sending it to the network, making it almost impossible for a hacker to read or understand. So these are the references for our presentation. So now we'll see the technical demonstration of evil twin attack. Thank you from my side.
Hello, Niket here. So I'll continue through the demo part. So in order to do the demo, first we need to install some packages. So we'll start by updating the apt repository. I have the commands ready. Okay, it's done. Then we'll install these packages. Now host apt, that is can be abbreviated as host access point daemon, and it's a software access point that allows us to use the wireless adapter to broadcast the several access points at the same time. And we'll use this package to broadcast our fake access point. DNS mask. DNS mask will act as a DHCP server that gives the IP addresses to the client, and it will also act as a DNS server that handles the DNS request. We'll use DNS mask to redirect the victim to a fake web page. Apache 2. It's a web server that we'll be using to host our web page. Okay, as I have performed this earlier, so in my machine all the packages are installed. Now we'll see if our wireless USB adapter is detected by checking this. Okay, here it says and we'll check the mode. Okay, the interface and the mode is managed. Okay, so first we need to put the wireless USB adapter into the monitor mode. So we'll do this by using this command. Okay, so it's in the monitor mode. We'll check again by typing iwconfig. Okay, it says the mode monitor mode. It allows a computer with a wireless network interface controller, that is WNIC, to monitor all the traffic received on a wireless channel. So okay, my USB wireless adapter is in the monitor mode. I'm gonna clear the screen and look at the further commands. Okay, now I'm going to create a directory called as fab. Okay, directory is created. I'm gonna change the location. Okay, here we need to create the configuration files, and we'll name as hostapd.conf and dnsmask.conf. So first we're going to edit the hostapd.conf. I have all the instructions and command written here, so we're just gonna type, copy and paste it here. First we'll need to change the interface in the whatever name that your wireless adapter is showing up in, by using the iwconfig command, and the SSID, that's your home Wi-Fi address. It could be anything, right? Okay, I'm just gonna save it. Okay, hostapd is done. Now I'm gonna create dnsmask.conf. Copy paste this. Here also we need to change the wireless adapter name, and you can set this up as your wish. I have selected the class C, and my network will be configured according to this. Okay, alright, all the files are saved. Now after creating this configuration files, we need to assign our wireless adapter a network gateway, a network mask, and add it to the routing table. So we'll use this command. Now, in order to provide the internet access after victim enters a password, we need to forward the traffic from ETH0, that is our virtual wireless adapter and is connected to the internet using our main machine, to WLAN0mon that we just created. That's a wireless adapter interface. So we're gonna add it through firewall. So I'm writing this. Accept the packets. Okay, all the configuration is done. Now we just need to host our web page. So I'm going to clear the screen. Right, I will start by clearing the server entry files. That's in the var www html. Okay, now I'll move the downloaded zip file from downloads to var www html, and here we'll unzip it. As you can see, it's unzipped, and we'll start the Apache service. This might take some time. Okay, it's done. Now all the configuration is done, so I'm going to clear screen and I'm splitting the terminal. All right, so first we'll copy this. So it's gonna run the hosted video configuration file. Then we'll run the DNS configuration file. Okay, so I'm gonna start Wireshark and we'll capture the traffic. Okay, so we're gonna be monitor the WLAN 0 mon, and now I'm gonna head back to my mobile. Okay, we're gonna turn on the Wi-Fi. Kala is the home network, and the Kala with the open connectivity is that one we have created using the RODM commands. So we're gonna turn that on. Okay, so it's connected. Now we're gonna visit them websites. Okay, so we're gonna visit the IP address. So yeah, it says the client will have the no idea that what's going on, so he or she will simply think that it's a firmware upgrade. So we'll just tap agree and enter their password, and we're gonna enter 12345 just as a testing purpose. Okay, so start upgrade, and it's already accepted, and the client will have no idea that the password is being sniffed. We are gonna visit another website just to generate some more HTTP traffic. Okay, alright, so now we are gonna head back to the Kali machine. Okay, so packets are captured. Okay, so we'll search by the IP address and the HTTP traffic. Okay, so here are the HTTP packets that are captured by Wireshark. and down below you can see the password field, or else you can view from here. It's 12345. That's the password we entered from the mobile. Okay, all right, that's it from our side, and we just showed how evil twin works. So just to conclude, in the evil twin, any attacker or a malicious actor can sniff your packets that are going through your network. So, like a suggestion from our side, just don't connect to any open available Wi-Fi networks, and please don't use your important credentials over there. And if you really want to connect to it, use a VPN. And if you have any data left on your mobile, so just use your mobile data connection. Thank you.